Hey, welcome to Experience 3. I'm Nathan Smith. We're going to take just a minute and let you know what we're doing this week in Experience 3. Basically, last week you spent time preparing for this week by looking at core standards and objectives that you would have to teach in the future and how you would interpret them so that they were in plain English. You looked at your learners and some of their characteristics, and you thought about how you would involve these kids. So rather than calling it a lesson plan, I like to call it an experience, technology enhanced learning experience where these kids are really engaged. So basically, you're going to create a lesson plan, but we'll call it an experience. You're going to talk about what you're going to teach, who you're going to teach it to, and how you're going to involve them and engage them in the learning process. Rather than being the traditional teacher at the front, how can you be the guide by the side and help facilitate their learning? And then we'll pull a technology into this that would either assist you as the teacher or assist the students in learning it. And then you'll get to try that out if you can, and share your experience with that technology with us. And also, as you prepare this for you, you're also preparing it for other teachers. So you're going to look for tutorials and other things online that would help a teacher get up to speed quickly on the technology that you're using in this experience. And then finally, you're going to talk about how you're going to assess your students. How can you know that they've achieved what you wanted them to achieve? All right. So let's take a look. All right, at what we're doing here. So we have a checklist. Let's have a look at it. All right. I'll make it a little bigger so you can see it on the screen better. So the first part of what you do is going to have a title and an author section. Basically, the title needs to be clear enough that somebody could search for it. Second thing is you're going to talk about your learners and identify them. Who are they? How do they learn? I've even done some work for you. As you take a look at this link here, it'll talk about different ages and what characteristics that they have. You can include those. We're going to create a section where you specify the standards and objectives that you need to achieve. So these are actually two standards. One is the Utah Core, the Common Core standard that you're required to teach, and the second would be the ISTE standard that you're trying to achieve with your students. How can you make them global collaborators, creative innovators, creative communicators, and so forth? All right. The fourth part is the big part. It's the section where you define how the kids are going to be involved in this learning experience and how technology will play a role in that. When you are done with that section, you'll create a section where you provide additional help for other teachers, such as YouTube tutorials. You'll describe your experience using the technology that you've integrated, or if it's too expensive, you'll do reviews of other people's use and report on them. Then you'll describe how you will assess the student performance. Finally, you'll want to add in pictures and movies and things like that. And in Experience 2C, I have some videos that will show you how to do that in LucidPress and in Word. You'll want to thoroughly check it for grammar errors and spelling errors. You don't want this to be returned to you to clean up. So is it neat, clean, professional, working? Make sure all the links work and so forth, and you're done. I hope this helps.